Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakah Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect and the one-third remnant out there listening and doing this word with all faith and sincerity scattered amongst the nations and the four corners of the earth. To you I say Shalom, Lord willing. This video is edifying. Is going to be sent around article by BBC.com, and it's entitled "Trump Warns Iran Will Face Dire Consequences Unless Houthi Stop Attacks," or Houthi attacks stop, right? And recently the Houthis in Yemen have started back attacking these different vessels, right, coming through that channel over there in the Middle East, west of Saudi Arabia. I forget the name of it, but that's a major shipping route because they have that canal that goes from pretty much Africa to the Mediterranean. Okay, so that's a pretty major shipping area, right? It's a lot of traffic that goes through that way. Okay, and due to Israeli strikes upon Gaza and Syria and these other Lebanon, right? These other countries are coming in the aid and support of these nations, right, that are being strong-manned, right, strong-armed by Israel, okay? And that's causing a lot of conflict and chaos over there in the Middle East, right? So we're seeing it start to boil up again because it went down for a minute. They signed a peace treaty, but the scriptures say a peace and safety, and then sudden destruction, and we're seeing that. U.S. President Donald Trump has warned Iran that it will face dire consequences if Yemen's Houthis continue to attack international shipping lanes. He said the Iranian leadership will be held responsible for every shot fired by the Houthis, which have long been backed by Iran. And that's not even reasonable. How you gonna blame one nation for the acts of another nation? If that's the case, America has no right to sit back and play that game. Because, as we speak, they backing Ukraine against Russia. What if Russia had that same mentality, right? And they start firing on American bases, and it will be a huge issue. But America, due to its positional power in the world, they've been granted the ability to pretty much do whatever they want to with no consequence. Okay, but all that's coming to an end. The group later said it had targeted a U.S. aircraft carrying 3 times in the past 2 days. Oh, no. The group later said that it had targeted a U.S. aircraft. A U.S. aircraft carrier 3 times in the past 2 days. Right? So they've been recently ramping up those attacks. The Houthis first tried to attack the USS Harry S. Truman in the Red Sea on Sunday following deadly U.S. strikes on Yemen because the U.S. has started back to open up its arsenal on Yemen and the Houthis, right? And now they want to sit back and point the finger at Iran because we know inwardly they want to take out Iran. So they're making that move. They're building up that case, okay? And, why they are justified in attacking Iran. So it appears as if they're gathering their kahunas to do the big one, right? This is Revelations 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. See? World War II passed. That second great destruction, right? Because the first was World War I, the likes in which a war that has never been seen before at that time, where tanks and aircraft and personnel carriers was involved, and just a different style of warfare. World War II brought nuclear weapons, okay? And now you got World War III, which is gonna bring its own it's gonna bring its own flavor itself, right? Which is gonna be that it's gonna be thermonuclear, right? The likes of which the world has never seen before, right? And people won't, it's still far-fetched to an everyday American's brain, but this is gonna happen, and there's nothing you can do about it. This is Joel 3:10. Bleed your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I'm strong. And that's what we're saying. We're saying these different nations who are traditionally known to be subservient, to be weaker nations, right? To be obsolete, overlooked, right? But Esau has used a lot of these nations for his agenda. And then he'll turn around and turn on the same nation. So everyone knows you, man. And they're tired of letting themselves being manipulated, They see what's happening. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down. Right? The Lord said he's going to gather them up. He's assembling them. He's gathering them. And he's putting it in their hearts to fight. Because right now, it's not fully set in their heart like, let's really do this. But the day will come, it will. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I sit to plead, or there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. See? And where's that valley? In the Middle East. That's where it's at. Yahweh Shabbat. Right? Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Salakia. So Esau is known for his wickedness. His name is in the earth for being the devil, right? But yet he has so much power, and people worship him and all this stuff. That's why we can't wait till this place is destroyed, man. All of that deceit and deception is going to be destroyed with it. The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their standing or their shining, because those thermonuclear missiles are going to do damage. They're going to do damage. They ain't going to be playing no games. Niggas walking around with gas masks on like that's going to save you. Nah, bro. Only Yahweh Shemel Shai going to be able to get you out this situation. which is World War III, thermonuclear war. None else. No man, none else, man. So with that, I'm give all praise and the glory to you. How about you, man? Washai, by Hashem, Rakak, Wadashwa, Abba, and DTA, DTN.